Look at this beat up tattoo fool right here. Look at this beat up tattoo fool right here. See all the tats? See all the tats? I'm a beat up tattoo fool. Okay, we're gonna talk about Stan Lee. We're all wrong. We all use them. How they use profits for movies. How he knew about X-Men. If you look at Professor X, when he hears his thoughts and he hears the world's pain, and he brings people to his church, the X-Men, the ones that are battered, beaten, the beaten up car and stuff like that. When I didn't mean, we're all Freemasons in a lot of ways. Even though I haven't been to a lodge, I'll actually say this: we're all Illuminati. We're all the elite because we eat off the tree of death in life, and we point our fingers. And I'm sorry for calling Denise like a Freemason, but this is what I'm talking about. Because we all point our fingers, at the elite. We're all eating off the tree of death. Mr. Xtreme is not a Mason. His name is Eric Wong. He helps people. And when we're smoking meth, or we're doing whatever we're doing, I'm not perfect. Even if we're not doing it right now, we actually point our fingers. And when we point our fingers, we're smoking off our brother's pipe. We're smoking off our brother's pain. It's not just smoking off a pipe. Drugs or hate, people. And then you look at Stan Lee, great, smart man. You look at this clip, Deadpool, I'll tell you 1,000 times, it's a man that dies over and over, ripping each other, where he's ripping all these bad guys apart in hell. You look at Spawn from hell. This is a man of God that's talking about. If you look at the movie, what's it called? Glass. It's about prophets that hear their own thoughts. That one guy on the movie Glass, his name is, it's kind of weird. His name is Kevin, the same name as me. And when Stan Lee wrote this movie, and then the guy, Samuel Jackson, that's in the wheelchair, is disabled because he's living a life of sin, and then you have the security guard that hates everything he sees, but he realized that he is water. So this is why I say they use profits for movies. And check out the Extreme Justice League Facebook on Google Gaga. It's called Google. Check out the Adventures of Mrs. Fit. She helps God's children, the St. Jude's Hospital. I don't mean to call her Masons, but we're all Masons in a lot of ways. We're all the elite because we eat off the tree of death in life. So I hope you guys enjoyed the clip. This is the HBO documentary, Superheroes. Good people. But we're all messing up, and we all point our fingers at the elite. We are, even if you haven't been to a lodge, a Freemason means to be, actually to me, to be free. You have free will to do what you want to do, and we're all looking for secrets or something. And we all devil worship. It means to be about self. We all done it in a point in our life. So I hope you enjoy this HBO documentary clip. These are good people. Let's scratch you on the surface. And we're all snitching each other out.
The world is out of balance, and many, many good people in the world are trying to work to perfect that balance.
I'd be a little bit worried about somebody who puts on a costume and then runs around challenging criminals.
We all have alter egos. We don't all dress in costume.
I have super speed, healing powers.
When I had the Supermobile, people are like, damn, this guy is a superhero.
People that are sitting idly by as thugs take over our communities, those people are not the normal ones.
A real-life superhero is an icon to inspire people that everybody can make a difference.
We do what we can to do what we care about.
Obviously, the movies you're making right now at DC are, you mentioned PG-13. Is there a character that's come across the desk that you're like, this would be great as an R-rated movie, maybe separate from these other films we're doing? Or are you sort of just focused on, because you have a lot, there's a lot of stuff you're producing?
Right now, the movies that we're making, the movies that have been announced by Warner Brothers, I would say those are all intended to be PG-13 movies. I can't tell you, something may not come out of left field, or we might get inspired to develop a different character, but the ones that are in front of us right now, through JL2,